What's wrong, guys? It's White Pediatric, aka Young Johnny Bravo, aka Young Captain America, bringing you an update video. And if you're wondering why I said that, because this Twitter post said my closed captions were saying that. So I thought let's see how bad the closed captions get on me actually saying what the closed caption believes I said on my original intro. Which is what's bragging guys, boy Pat Tros, aka Young Johnny Bravo, aka Young Captain America, aka whatever you want me to be. So we're gonna bring you an update video today because I feel like I haven't had one in like damn near close to 3 to 4 months. I just want to kind of update you guys on life, where I'm at, and changes to the channel and schedule and stuff like that. But mostly good news. I don't really think there's anything bad in this update. So just to kind of give you guys an update. Sorry for the lack of uploads. I know the Soul Link we did the stream and I haven't done the edits on it because this is kind of like the root of the entire problem. Is for the past, I'd say 12 months, full calendar, mostly 2020, but I would say the issue probably stemmed from that far. I've just been having a really hard time with time management on content. So like, we'll just say now, for example, like now you guys know that I work a lot, especially during COVID. Like I've had my job since January now, and I just work, and and I'm not complaining about it because obviously like it helped me out of my financial stress. Obviously I can pay and make money now, and I can save, and obviously all that's great. That's not the issue. The issue is because of it, since it takes so much time out of my life, I don't have a lot of time to make YouTube and Twitch content, and you guys notice that. And then for the past like month and change, I've been doing like the uploads with the series, and obviously the dual upload schedule with the leagues, and then also like Pocket Pixels and stuff like that. And I've been a busy man on YouTube, even though I've been working and like having a personal life and still doing all my errands a human has to do. I was still able to upload relatively pretty frequently. But the issue was because of that, since the soul links and everything like that takes so much to edit, and I'd just be drained or be too late, or exporting takes time and I can't really stream off of that. Streaming took a huge backseat because, not saying that I like YouTube more than Twitch, but just I enjoy editing content. I enjoy like adding things into the edits. I enjoy like polishing up my videos or adding a joke, or like you guys know me for those things. And so the Soul Link, even though I'm super proud of that series, like I think that's one of the best Let's Plays that I've ever made, even though we haven't finished it. And I think it's some of the best content that I've made. It takes too fucking long to make for the turnaround. And like I'm not gonna sit here and talk about numbers and whatnot because it's not really about numbers. It's just I kind of like I said, mostly this year, I've been having a hard time like really just accepting the fact that my channel is like just constantly a shell of what it was. And I don't mean that as in like it's anyone's fault or whatever. I just mean like obviously my channel isn't as healthy as it was, and I don't have enough time to invest YouTube and Twitch while I'm working. So then I got very in my head and was like, well, either do I quit my job and double down on the content and like see if I can make it like how I was when I was living with my ex, like just full on YouTube, Twitch at all times, and then do I do that? And the reason I haven't done that is because I'm afraid of like failing again. Because obviously I was full time for a little bit at one point when I was living with my ex, but like I barely made ends meet, and that caused a lot of financial issues in the relationship that are obviously my fault, because obviously it wouldn't be as stressful if I had more money, because if I made more money then it'd be fine. And that's not an issue, so I went to go get the job, right? But like entertaining people is like my dream, like in any form of medium. It's not even like just YouTube. Like if I could be a stand-up comedian or like a movie star or or a person of influence on the internet, or like an NBA player, like I just enjoy entertaining. I think I'm just meant to be an entertainer. I just think that's how I am. So I just couldn't really come to terms with just stepping away from content, because I was just like, well, I can't do this 50-50 stuff, because even with me uploading on YouTube super consistently and like running on 3 to 4 hours of sleep, like this past month and a half was rough, like on my body. Like I kind of burnt myself out really trying to just stay super consistent on YouTube with high edited content and all this stuff. And like YouTube's not a moneymaker. I don't really make a lot of money on YouTube. Like I'm gonna keep it straight with y'all. Like so it's not really even about the money. It's just I'm just trying to be better with my time management and like to make a really turnaround rate because I really do want to make this my career again. Like I do want to be a full-time content creator. I do want to do that, but I have to figure out the right method to do that while also keeping my job. And so by saying this, the content's not going. Obviously, I'm not gonna stop doing YouTube to stream on Twitch because obviously I want to stream on Twitch again because I miss streaming on Twitch and I haven't streamed in forever. And I miss you guys, and I'm sorry for the people who still sub to me and the people who left and whatnot. Like, I do feel like I can rebuild my community back, and that's not the issue. It's just, like, the past 2 months, I've just kind of been in my head with, like, my confidence. Just because, like, yeah, I just really been in my head, you know? Like, because and this is no one's fault. This is just like the way I've been raised. Like, unfortunately, me being insanely neglected growing up, I now have to constantly find reassurance from other people, and that's not a healthy trait. Like, I'm an independent person, but obviously, like, I like to be the center of attention. I do. That's the idea of the entertainer. Like, I've always been a class clown. I've always like if you ever do like if people who do collabs with me, I'm usually the one talking the most because that's just how I am. So like when I saw my channel hurt. It hurt me not because of like, oh, people aren't watching, yada, yada, yada. It was just like, I don't want this project that I put so much time and dedication into to like go away. And so that's why I was just kind of like up in the air with what I should do. And, I got bills to pay too. So that's why I was worried. I was like, okay, do I double down? Can I be able to pay my bills? Or do I just hang it up and just keep my 9 to 5 and say like, I gave it a shot? Like, like I tried. Maybe I'm not built for this. But I just knew if I came to that conclusion, like if I just walked away from making content, that it wouldn't be the right decision. Just because it's like, it wouldn't seem normal or right in the world if I did that. I don't do anything. Like I'm not fucking changing lives and shit. I'm just saying like it's not that deep, but it's deep to me because it's my life, obviously. So yeah, I was really in my head a lot, and I'm my own worst critic. Like I'm always like the hardest one on myself. That's why when people try to roast me, it doesn't really matter, just because it's like I roast myself so much. Like I'm just always at like such a I try to keep myself at such a high level, with like I just want to be great at everything I do. Like that's just the standard that I have. Like I just think like it's just I'm trying to have winning mentality, And so the conclusion to all this, because I spoke to Duncan. I miss him on Twitter, but Twitter be bugging. And me and Duncan kind of talked, and he was just like, nah, bro, it's not that you're working too much. He's like, and that you're putting out too much content. He's like, there's nothing wrong with uploading daily and streaming daily. Like, you can do that. He's like, you just can't, with the way your schedule's built, you just cannot be you just can't be editing a video for 4 hours when it would just be smarter to stream for 4 hours for you to grow your channel and everything. It would make more sense to just stream on Twitch for 3 hours instead of editing for a video on YouTube for 4 hours. He's like, you would just make, it would just make more sense for your brand. Obviously financially it would make more because streaming, I've always made more money on Twitch than YouTube anyways. And stuff like that. So what I'm getting at is pretty much YouTube content's not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. But streams are coming back because unfortunately the content I'm putting on YouTube is going to be more simplified down. And I'm sorry that I have to do that. Like, I'm not going to say the quality is going to go down, because obviously I'm still funny and still me, still my content. It's just not going to be so heavily edited like how I've had it with like the Let's Plays and stuff. Even though I like doing that, I think that's what's made me stand out because of those edits. But my time turnaround just doesn't fit for my schedule, and me not giving up, but me pretty much dedicating all my time to just YouTube for the turnaround wouldn't make sense when I could just simplify the YouTube content and then stream on Twitch way more. So you still get your YouTube content. It'll be like, your free-for-alls, league battles, Pokeballers, stuff like that. It won't be super heavily edited stuff because I just don't have the time for that. And, yeah. So, obviously you guys should follow me on Twitter. Like this whole thing started just because me and my buddy had a conversation, and like I was just like, oh, like I don't know what to do with like my channel and how to like continue it and like try to grow it, because it's hard to grow because I dedicate so much time and other things like with like my life and work and stuff. And then my buddy was just like, bro, I think you're wasting your potential like on Pokemon videos. And I was like, and maybe get my feels. I was just like, damn, like am I really wasting, you know? So but obviously I don't want to start a whole new channel and stuff, because like A, Patty Trails is a great brand. B, if I were to just like, the algorithm wouldn't like it anyways. The algorithm doesn't even like me to begin with. But yeah, so what I'm getting at is like the content's gonna change. So I mean, unfortunately, probably the Ruby Sapphire Soul Link is gonna end, just because even though I could just keep it simplified and just cut and you guys just watch it, it wouldn't be the same, you know, because the project was heavily edited every episode already, and then just stop at like 13 episodes in. Just it wouldn't be the same, you know. Like I think that's what made that Let's Play so great. It was like us and Lotad's commentary, but then also like my post edits to like add on or enhance jokes, or like to focus on, to tell a story on how like the episode was, the information being handled, like the way I selectively chose to focus on certain, you know what I'm saying, like it just wouldn't be the same at that point. So that's why it's like, I don't want to say I want to scrap it, but I feel like me and Lotad can just stream it then, and then, you know, have it at that to finish it at least. But yeah, so that's just pretty much the update. I'm just like sorry that I've been in my head. I'm sorry that I second guess myself a lot. I'm sorry that I'm my own biggest critic, and I'm sorry that, you know, I'm insecure at times too. We're all human. Obviously, this has been a fucking rough year for everyone. So hopefully anyone's watching this, thank you, and I hope you guys are doing great wherever you are in your lives. But also to say this, if you guys are still here, I am going to be streaming right now as well. I'll be streaming like Skyrim, I think, or something like that. So if you guys want to come down, check that out. We're just gonna be chilling, having a good time. Appreciate you guys. If you guys, you know, did enjoy, show your support, smash like button, appreciate it. Check on links in the description down below. I know I got a farmer's tan. I gotta fix that shit. Appreciate you guys. Love y'all. Thank you for continuously supporting my wild ride. I understand that I have such a weird YouTube journey, like so many ups and downs and whatever, but I just want to say thank you for the people who still stay and just ride with me. Like, thank you. It speaks volumes. You guys are great. You know, I cannot thank you guys enough, and I cannot get back enough. But yeah, so I just want to say that's my life. Stuff's changing. Content's gonna be fine. Content's changing up a little bit, but just to compensate time, so I can give you guys more content on streams. I feel like you guys like interacting with me over there, anyways. So yeah, but I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for everything. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. You guys always pet trolls. I'm out. Oh, yo, God.